let's turn to our newsmaker tonight. The wait for the All-Star League is finally over. What is this All-Star League? It's a concept designed by Sachin Tendulkar and Warne, cricket legends who will bring together other top cricketers of an earlier era to play 3 T20s in the United States. The matches will be played on the 7th, 11th and 14th of November. New York, Houston and Los Angeles will host these 3 games. The games will be played between Sachin's Blasters and Warne's Warriors and will feature cricketing greats like Ricky Ponting, Brian Lara, Muthaiya Muralidharan, Wasim Akram, Jonty Rhodes, Michael Warne, among others. It will be played in baseball stadiums, and through the league, the legends aim to make the game popular in the United States. So what does Sachin Tendulkar have to say about his latest venture? That's the question we posed to him by beginning by asking him, what did Sachin believe a league like this would achieve? Listen in to Sachin Tendulkar when we spoke to him.
Last year when we played at Lord's, it was exciting. I thoroughly enjoyed playing, and that's when both Warne and I came up with this idea that we should start something like this and play all around the world, globalize cricket as much as possible. The idea was to get all the retired cricketers together and play cricket, get more and more people excited about cricket, get them more engaged. And we are going to America this time because we know that so many Asians have resided now in America. You've got people from Caribbean islands, Australians, and all the cricket playing nations. People stay there, but they have no access to watching live cricket. Whatever they can follow on internet and all that, that's about it. But when it comes to witnessing live cricket inside the stadium and absorbing that atmosphere, unfortunately that doesn't happen. So we want to go to places where cricket is not played much, but there are people who follow, and I'm sure along with them we are going to get some local Americans also to turn up and appreciate cricket. We are doing a lot of other engaging things like going to schools and encouraging children to pick up a cricket bat with a baseball bat and learn how to hit a ball with a cricket bat. So it's going to be an exciting journey, and we've got a world-class 28 players on board with us. We are all raring to go there and compete.
Was it very hard, Sachin, to convince some of your peers to come out of retirement, play these matches? How difficult was it for you to convince them to play these matches?
Not really. In fact, it was the other way around. Many players actually told me that, why did it take so long for you to come up with this idea? You should have thought about this earlier. So, we are all excited about it, and players are looking forward to it.
Is this going to now be an annual feature? Is this a one-off? Are you just sort of dipping your toes into the United States?
Yes, the whole idea is to play anywhere between 10 to 12 games a year, and go to places where cricket is not played much. So get all those people excited about cricket and get them to play cricket.
You played, of course, against all the greats. You played against Ponting, McGrath. Is there any cricketer that you admire the most, and someone whom you want to play with in this league? Someone maybe who you never had a chance when you were playing the game, but you'd now like on the same side as you?
Well, all 28 players are world-class players. Absolutely A-grade players, and then it's hard to pick someone from these players because you don't know who to pick and who to leave out. It's a difficult choice, but I would suggest that you guys wait for another surprise which will be there in few more days when you get to know the teams.
Okay, we're going to wait for that. But Sachin, just a final question. There was this terrible crowd trouble yesterday which reared its ugly head in Cuttack. Are you surprised? Do you believe that incidents like this really shame Indian cricket? What would you like to tell Indian cricket fans today?
What happened last night in Cuttack was something which shouldn't have happened. And see, we all are passionate about cricket, and there are different ways of expressing your disappointment, sometimes even your frustrations, those kind of things. But this is definitely not the way to do it. and you know, fans should seriously think about it. And it has happened in the past, and it has happened yesterday as well. This is something which can be definitely avoided.